I also believe that we can accomplish anything with our two hands.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we aim to emphasize how famous movie star and former professional wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is real-life proof that we should be warriors, not worriers. Although considered a rookie by WWE producers at the time, The Rock embraced his true identity and eventually became popular because of his originality. He looks at life from that perspective and constantly overcomes that feeling of being small. Johnson has learned to share his emotions with others.
Take my hand, stand up with me. Stand up with me, get up off your feet. Here we go. And we're gonna do this together.
He thinks we should do the same and be kind to our neighbors, and that we should love what we are doing in life. The Rock has viewed life like a fight, and whenever we lose or fail, we have the opportunity to redeem ourselves. Anything is possible as long as we apply the effort. We just have to believe in ourselves and bear in mind all of the low points in our lives. Johnson proves again how and why we should open up our feelings to others.
Identifying who I am, and who I am is I need to talk about this. Big men really don't cry. You have to be tough through it all. You have to play through the pain and things like that. But the idea was, I was a rookie in the wrestling business. I was the wrestling business is a term called babyface, which is a good guy. I was being groomed as a good guy wrestler. Young. The idea was you're grateful. The importance and the power of finding your identity and being true to who you are. Even in that wild world of pro wrestling, it still applies to everyone in the room, and how powerful that could be, because it was a true shift and click moment, and I never looked back, and I became, fortunately, the biggest draw that the business has ever seen. The success on the other side of the scratch is the light. Scratching hard, clawing, digging, it's that mentality to really take advantage of every opportunity I have. You know, over the years you realize that A, it's unhealthy, and B, just not me. I realize that me and the identifying who I am and who I am is I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about my issues, my fears, my depression, and it be okay. For me, failing has become critical in my growth. I graduated from the University of Miami. I had a terrible senior year. I had a bad injury, and I had a really terrible year that year, and I didn't get drafted in the NFL. And I had one option, and that option was the CFL. So now you work so hard for 10 years, and draft day comes. You only get one shot. And I signed a contract in the CFL. That failure, rising from that to say it's not over for me. I was depressed, asking myself why me? I worked so hard. Hard work pays. I always thought it's not paying for me. I got nothing. I literally had $7 in my pocket, so my $7 story. I'm immediately going to launch myself into training for professional wrestling. I couldn't have launched myself with that type of training that I did every day for hours in a boxing ring that was stiff like concrete every day for hours. I couldn't have launched myself with that type of mentality had I not fallen on my face after 10 years of football. Failed football player who wound up moving back in with his parents at 24. Got to show you guys this view. It is spectacular of one of my favorite cities in the world, Vancouver, Canada. And look, I've dropped my blood and sweat in this city, wrestled multiple matches in this city, shot big movies in this city. But one thing that a lot of people don't know that I want to share with you guys is when I was 22 years old, I came to this city for the first time. I was playing in the Canadian Football League, playing my first pro football game. I was playing for the Calgary Stampeders. We were playing the BC Lions. I was so excited. 2 days later, I got cut. A dream shattered, sent home with $7 in my pocket. I was like, wait, no, I gotta play in the NFL eventually. Those are my big goals. That's my dream. You realize that playing in the NFL was the best thing that never happened because it got me here. So my point is, look, you're gonna get your ass kicked. We're gonna get the shit kicked out of us. You gotta get up. You gotta have faith that the one thing you wanted to happen oftentimes is the best thing that never happened. So have faith and just keep that in mind and keep plugging away. Where are you? And I was speaking to leadership. Where is that leader who's going to step up and face the country, face our people, take accountability for every single person in our country, every color, every religion, every gender, who will say, I hear you. It's the basis of humanity. It's the basis of compassion and empathy, and extend their hand. Take my hand, stand up with me. Stand up with me, get up off your feet. Here we go. And we're going to do this together. I hear your voice. I feel your pain. Trust me, we're going to do this together. Which is, you'd be surprised how people in pain would respond when you go to them and you say, I care about you.
then I got you. Always put your money where your heart is, because it's your heart and your mana will always be your North Star. So follow that. Your heart, your mana, and your instinct will always be your North Star.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and consider subscribing for more motivational videos.